All right, it is Thursday, and that means we have a vet here to answer your pet questions. You can still give us a call if you'd like, 460-KJRH. And as always, it's Dr. Joe Landers here to answer your questions. And he's brought along two extremely cute dogs.
Sure
You've
are.
got Snoopy, and I've got Lucy, right?
That is correct. These are quite possibly the softest puppies you will ever touch. They came from kind of a Heinz 57 mother. We have no idea on the dad. Everyone's kind of asking me. All I can tell you is they'll probably be between 50 and 75 pounds. They're not going to be real big, but they are just the cutest little things. They are growing very fast, but they're so soft.
50 and 75 pounds?
Yeah.
So a decent-sized dog.
I think so. They're growing fairly quickly, and that's actually the girl, and this is the boy. So as you can see, she's almost twice, well, probably a third bigger than him, and so. But they're really good. They're over at Heritage, 627-8575, and they're about 6 weeks old. They're ready to go. They're eating and pooping and peeing and all.
Doing all the things dogs do,
all
huh?
the good stuff, yeah.
So cute. All right, so let's get to the phones now. First up, we have Margie in Porham. Good morning.
Yes, I have a 15-year-old terrier, and he whines the whole time when I take him someplace on the weekends.
Okay.
You know, he takes medicine for his arthritis.
Right.
You know, but when he's at home, he don't do that. So what can I do to help him feel better?
Well, a lot of times it can be also at 15, of course, they're about 105 years old. So if you use a rule of 7, so they're pretty old there sometimes. And sometimes I'll tell people, you know, you're a veterinarian and you can talk about like a little bit of a cognitive test to see how they're doing. The other deal gets to be sometimes that they're just kind of, you know, a little bit nervous or whatever. And sometimes you may take some things that we like to chew on or toys. Sometimes an article of clothing or bedding that the dog likes or something, if it is because they're kind of upset. You know, a lot of times when they get older, they don't like to go out too much. So that may be
like
something there.
A little
yeah.
Okay, next up we have Julie on the line. Good morning, Julie.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm looking at getting a Yorkie puppy, and I found one that's 2 pounds and it's 5 months.
Yes.
And then I found one that is 13 weeks, that's 2 pounds, 4 ounces.
Correct.
Which is going to be the better dog?
Well, you know, I usually, I'll tell people, you know, they've bred these guys down to be very small, and they are small and they're very cute. But I'll tell you that at 5 months and 2 pounds, that's pretty darn small. In fact, that would kind of gets me, you know, a little bit. That's something that you want to talk to the breeder about, but also your veterinarian. You know, the bigger they are, actually, generally the healthier they are, because they can have some liver problems, and if the liver doesn't develop right, then it robs them of nutrients, and they'll be older and bigger without the right deal. So, someone wants to also talk about body condition. A lot of them are that small at 5 months. They're 2 pounds, and they're very small, but they have a really good body condition. If you feel these dogs here, you can't just feel their backbone, their ribs, and this is kind of hard to tell on TV because they got so much fur, and we're now just going after this here. But you want to be kind of cautious of the extra small guys. So.
Okay, let's squeeze in one more call here. We got Simmons in Tulsa. Good morning, Simmons.
Good morning.
What's your question?
I'm calling for my neighbor. She has a small dog, about 2 years old, and she says that she's had diarrhea for about going on 2 weeks now.
Yep.
What would be the cause? You
know, a couple of things is I'll tell people that they can, you know, eat something, a grasshopper or a cicada outside, and they'll have, you know, 2 days. Once it kind of goes over that, you need to check with your veterinarian, because some of them can get a bacteria in there, some of them can be worms, and there can be some other causes depending on the age of the dog, if they're really young or really old. That's something that at 2 weeks you want to have that checked out for sure. So, because that's way too long.
All right, and again, if you'd like to adopt Snoopy or Lucy here, the cutest dogs ever, call Animal Aid at 918-744-8280 or log on to animalaid.org. And Dr. Landers is here every Thursday to answer your pet questions. If you missed any of today's segment, you can go to kjrh.com and click on the Lifestyle tab to watch it again and learn about other pets who need homes. And you can also find out more about Heritage Veterinary Hospital, where Dr. Joe works. Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you so much.